No, straighten the band. See the band? Just make sure it's loosen it.
We started Project Walk. Okay, we started Project Walk in 1999, and the object is that we're feeling spinal cord injuries have the ability to regain function. So our purpose is to help individuals to regain function. So we help the clients, we help clients' family members, their trainers, or physical therapists learn how to do this method so they can do it wherever they are. There you go. That's it.
Good. How, since you started in 1999, how has Project Walk grown, and how many people are in it now? And you train other centers across the country, right? Tell me about that.
Well, it's when we started out.
Now we're recording.
Okay. Well, as we've learned from our clients getting better, we've learned from what they do to succeed, what they haven't done, and what we've learned that this has to be a home program. You can't relocate, you can't travel around the world and be here. You have to do most of the work at home. So the program has evolved from people moving here to us training them to do it at home. We probably have close to 1,000 individuals from all over the world here basically learning how to do this, and then they take it home with them. So some bring their family members to do it, some bring their trainers or physical therapists. And centers are opening up around the world in the United States. There's one in Japan, there's in Australia, Barcelona, London.
They're all Project Walk?
They're not Project Walk, they're all independently owned and operated by, most of them are somebody with a spinal cord injury or their family member has opened it up for that person. So it's actually the community helping other people in the community. So most of them are nonprofits, and they're just giving the community something that's missing.
What type of progress in the 10 years basically since you started have you seen in people with spinal cord injuries, like their ability?
Well, what we've seen is we don't know who can get better and who can't get better. But the individuals, we've seen people go on and walk. Some people have learned how to drive. They've gained enough function so they're driving independently, they're living independently. So everybody's different, so we can't say who's going to do what. But what we're learning is that they're improving because they're getting stimulation from their nerve system below the level of injury.
Tell me about Patrick specifically. I mean, you've watched him in the past 4 years since he started here. Tell me what Patrick's condition was like when he first came in and how he's progressed.
Patrick was pretty much your classic traditional paralyzed individual when we met him. He was growing up in a wheelchair. He didn't have a lot of function below his level of injury. He basically was in his wheelchair. And one of the first things I saw with him was somebody did an interview with him, and his goal was, they asked him what his goal was, and he had a realistic goal, was to go to college without his mom. And I thought it was a great goal. He had to gain independence for that. He's achieved that now. Now his goal, I think, as he'll tell you, is to walk to college, learn how to walk. And in the last couple of years, as his body starts to change, I've said is that for the first major growth spurt, Patrick grew up in his wheelchair. His second growth spurt's happening now. I mean, he's grown so much since he's been here, but now he's really going to take off. He's starting to move his legs. He's starting to have control. I mean, his hands started working just a couple of months ago. He's changing, and it's our goal and it's our job is to give him the best stimulation so he has a chance to get out of that wheelchair now. And this is his time right now.
Patrick's an ambassador. He's an ambassador for Project Walk, right?
He will. Yes, he is. He's basically. We feel that as all the kids that come through here, Patrick represents children with SCI the best.
Tell me what's unique about Patrick.
Just his personality, his work ethic, his maturity, he approaches this in a very realistic, very mature adult manner.
You won't hear my question yet, so if you could use, if you don't mind using it with me, Patrick,
okay,
that would help. So describe Patrick as a person and how motivated he is here.
Patrick is, I mean, everybody here is motivated because it's very hard to be here, but at his age, his motivation and his maturity level is just amazing. I mean, we call him the little man because he just comes here with a workman-like attitude. And I used to train a lot of young athletes his age, and very few had the maturity and the. I mean, I don't want to say he's old for his age, but he's very mature for his age, and he approaches this just amazing.
What, where Patrick's condition is now, what level do you think he'll get?
I'm an optimist, and I know his work ethic, and I know if he has the means to work as hard as he will. I really believe that Patrick will be able to walk with maybe some aids, or maybe even without aids, sometime in his life. I mean, I've seen his legs start moving. I've just noticed that his calves are starting to work when he's on his spin bike. These are all new things happening. So my mind is, why can't he keep improving? You know, everybody says he can improve, but why can't he continue to improve? Because he has been improving since he's been here.
For the other people who come here, and it's Patrick, I just overheard someone say that, everybody knows Patrick in Washington. Tell me about that.
Well, I mean, Patrick is a celebrity here. I mean, he is one of our oldest injuries. I mean, he was injured at 14 months old, so he's been injured for almost 13 years. People have seen him grow up here, and they've seen the changes. So he's actually a role model to a lot of older individuals to see the changes that occurred with this young man and how hard he works. And, they're 25, 19, 18, whatever. They're looking at this little boy who is, getting the work done and improving. And I said is that he is a role model for everybody in here, no matter what their age is.
Great.
I don't mean any of that.
Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah, I was just
Thank you.
wondering.
Sorry for delaying your
No, that's okay.
All right, perfect.
So the monkeys I got on tape, the full interview with Ted. Yeah, so it's good. It's actually a good interview. He did a really good job.